Said, bring it, bring it. They've had tortillas thrown at them. They're all set and fired up. They've shown their mettle the last couple of weeks by a couple of impressive performances.
Short kick, and the Longhorns looking to return, and maybe around the outside as the tortillas continue to fly as the game gets started, and a good return by Keelan Robinson close to the 40-yard line. Card with the running backs split out wide right, all alone in the backfield for the first play from scrimmage in the ball game, and Card looking downfield, will throw downfield, and he's got his man complete along the far sideline, and that is Bijan Robinson. Not the way that they usually use him.
Up the box some.
And that's, we'll have to check on Xavier Worthy because he just limped off the field. He's one of their top playmakers. Great play fake, and Card finds Keelan Robinson stumbling his way to the end zone for a touchdown. He stayed on his feet and was untouched for the first points of the game.
What a tremendous fake by Card. Robinson comes out of the backfield, and a blown assignment. You see him, he was on the outside part of the backfield, slips out.
Excellent block to help lead the way. So how about that? Not Bijan Robinson, Keelan Robinson with the first touchdown of the afternoon. It took the Longhorns 3 plays to go 62.
That's how they wound up in this 3rd and long situation.
A 3rd and very long now after the false start penalty. 3rd and 20 from the pocket. That pass is complete across midfield. Stopped short of the first down inside the 45. We'll see if they really want to run a play. Taj Brooks is out there in the backfield on 4th down and 7, and they will. In the pocket, Smith throws, and the pass is caught along the sideline. Yes, that's a catch.
A couple of, well, more than a couple, a few mistakes the last couple of weeks. But he is a talented quarterback.
Yeah, he makes the good plays. Got to avoid those negative plays. Dumps that one with the pressure coming, and then the broken tackles still going down to the 25 for a first down. The level of tolerance for more of those mistakes. The 5 interceptions, 2 of them have been pick sixes in the last couple weeks. Smith rolling out right, throws, and it's caught right about the 10 by Miles Price.
And not get rubbed off.
Donovan Smith off to a hot start. The Texas Tech quarterback throws it short right. Price trying to get to the end zone, and he was walled off. Just got shoved out of bounds. Well,
as opposed to maybe losing some momentum here.
Well, we'll see. Receiver in motion. Smith is going to keep it. Smith, touchdown! Great decision. Go for it and punch it in. That was a powerful run from the quarterback, Donovan Smith.
That was a grown man run. He was hit through 2 or 3 yards before the end zone. Watch him carry defenders into the end zone. Couple of guys.
Yeah, that's a good player. He shoved backwards 17 plays. Texas scored their touchdown in 3 plays. So a little different style.
Touchdown.
Bijan Robinson next to Hudson Card gets his first traditional carry, and that's what he does. Carries defenders. Got to catch that one. 2nd down, play fake. Card across the middle, and a nice delivery from Hudson Card to Jordan Whittington.
Passes that 15-plus yard where, you know, he may not be quite the same as Quinn Ewers.
That throw again complete, and that's Whittington again. Close to a first down, stopped a yard short.
Well, they're not recognizing formations right away. They're a little bit unsettled right now.
Robinson in the backfield. Instead, they swing it out to Worthy, who hangs on to this one, cuts it upfield. First down, Texas. And we have Roschon Johnson out to the left. Card on 3rd and long. Steps up, and Card goes down. Well, they didn't have to bring any extra pressure. They got to him anyway.
Yeah, that's amazing. They dropped 8. Shouldn't happen.
And Tony Bradford gives credit for the sack. So now Burt Auburn kick is up, and it is good. Well, the Longhorns move the ball down on the field.
Get caught up into it. It's good stuff.
First sellout in 4 years in this stadium for this proud football program. Now the short pass across the middle. That's Price, who'll get ripped down from behind, but out to the 30. That's a first down. 2nd down and 7 here now in Lubbock. Smith, another completion after a juggle. That was Martinez, I thought.
And he held on to it after all. He's seeing things really well today.
Not a lot of real long downfield passes, but he's been effective. That's Thompson who gets the carry. Left side run and a big run. First down into Texas territory. Finally, Jaron Thompson pushed him out of bounds.
Thank you. But Barron's completely covering it.
Jahdae Barron, who had a pick-6 last week. Now Texas jumps off sides, so the Red Raiders have a free play downfield and another flag. In fact, 2 of them. Well, the penalties are going to kill the Longhorns on this sequence. That's going to be a first down.
We might catch it, or we might get a flag.
Offside defense number 33, that penalty is declined. Pass interference, defense number 13, 15-yard penalty, and an automatic.
And I'm not blaming the officials for the increase in the pass interference calls. We have more defensive backs who aren't playing the ball. They don't see the ball when they catch up. And this one was just, listen, I got to tackle the guy so he doesn't get a touchdown.
Double penalty against the Longhorns means 1st and 10, Red Raiders, handoff straight ahead. And that's the style of run for Taj Brooks. He likes to go north-south.
Yeah, 230-pound running back.
Play of this drive. They're running a ton of plays from scrimmage in the first half. Smith across the middle into tight coverage, completed it, and then the receiver Brady Boyd just kind of slipped through. First down, Texas Tech. Way up there. She's going to check in with Bryce Ramirez, see how he's doing after this drive. When we come back from the next break, you won't want to miss that little play fake, and then an open receiver left side, touchdown. Taj Brooks, and Bryce Ramirez loves it.
It's the same concept, a problem, and nobody else picked him up. You have to count these receivers outside in and say, I got number 2.
They definitely feel your presence. You've been a big boost for them, Bryce.
That sounds good.
Thanks so much for your time, guys.
Well, you can see why they love him so much. Meanwhile, Bijan Robinson just tremendous. That could have been a big negative play. Instead, he turns it into a positive close to midfield. Got a block from his quarterback there. His leg, it was one of the most gruesome injuries you could ever dream of.
Yeah.
And he already had a smile on his face and said, what's next, coach? Going deep, and that one is intercepted. Down the sideline, the Red Raiders come up with the turnover, and now the return. All the way close to midfield, Reggie Pearson with the interception.
Great play by Pearson. This is a different challenge here on the road in this place with this team that can throw the ball.
Very much so. So now 3rd and 11. Play fake. Pressure was picked up. Smith on the move. Looking downfield. Donovan Smith's going to try to run. He just had nowhere to go. Deshaun Jameson sort of sealed off that corner there. Sorrell was chasing. It's 4th and long, and probably who is the only Texas Tech head coach to defeat Texas in his first try. First crack at it for Joey McGuire. Johnson straight ahead. Man, is he a tough runner. If you say consensus Bijan Robinson's the best running back in the country, who's got a better backup than
Bijan's greatest strengths is that he just does stuff normal people can't do.
Very well said by Roschon Johnson, who's in the game on 3rd down and long. Card in the pocket, throws middle, and he's got his man complete for a first down and more. A good catch and run from Jordan Whittington. First down, Longhorns.
Left, a little bit towards the outside. This usually means that he's not running the ball. He's usually doing something else. Maybe they've changed things a bit here. We'll see.
Well, they play faked it to him.
Yeah.
Now a heave downfield. He's got Worthy all alone. Touchdown, Texas. They lost Xavier Worthy. And that's, at long last, his first touchdown catch of the year.
First touchdown catch by a Texas receiver this year. Listen, when you get a formation like this and you go, oh, wow, okay, they're doing something different, you have to find your big threats. But Texas Tech has got to know, if there's one guy you got to have your eyes on, it's number 8.
Extra point is up and good. 6 plays, 69 yards. And quarter number 2. Receiver in motion, that was Martinez. Smith in the pocket, pressure picked up, at least initially. The throw behind the intended receiver, tipped up Jahdae Barron is just everywhere.
Yeah, it takes to be back there, but he's settled in since then.
You got both Robinsons in the backfield. I mean, I think overall, other than that throw, Hudson Card is playing well. Handoff straight ahead and good enough for a Texas first down.
A bit wider here. This usually means he's getting outside. There he goes.
Second down and 9. Card steps up. Card, who does have the ability to scramble around the corner, shoved hard out of bounds. That was a legal play, but man, he went flying in one play.
Wildcat.
Yeah, you got both Robinsons in the backfield, and they're going to keep it with Roschon, who spins away and got close. Wow, Texas Tech had a chance to stop him in the backfield.
That's a turnover.
They direct snap it. High snap. Johnson will, I think, get there. He got shoved backwards, but they did, I believe, get the first down. Roschon Johnson, who Xavier Worthy.
Limping, he's still faster than people.
No kidding. Play fake. Card across the middle, almost intercepted. And here comes a penalty flag. There was a hold. Ajay Hall with the intended receiver. Bijan Robinson in the backfield. Bijan Robinson has 5 carries in the first half. They throw it out left side and a cut up field. Good open field tackle on the tight end Jatavian Sanders, because that had a chance.
Wait till October.
I feel like I could still be ticked off by it.
Okay.
Card in the pocket, throws, and he's got his receiver Whittington wide open. A broken tackle into Texas Tech territory, down close to the 30.
Plenty of time.
Another first down. It's been a good first half. Card again with time, now dumps it short, wide open, and that's Johnson down the left sideline inside the 10, finally knocked out of bounds. Alongside Hudson Card. First and goal, Longhorns. Robinson gets the ball, dances up the middle. Robinson, touchdown. So good.
Great blocking on the right side. Christian Jones, number 70. Cole Hudson, 54. Opened a huge hole inside. Just watch the hole as you get a double team and that hole. I'm sorry, Bijan Robinson. You know, they look so similar.
They do, and they both, Roschon Johnson and Bijan Robinson, those were the stars of that drive, both of them. Texas Tech. Longhorns showing a little pressure here on third down. Just a 4-man rush. That throw sails high, incomplete. He had Miles Price out there, and I don't know what happened on that one.
I think that front four.
The game.
You don't get this. It's like a fumble or a pick.
Pressure picked up. Smith across the middle into traffic, and that pass is incomplete. So yeah. Texas gets the stop, and they take over on downs.
Now,
he's playing well.
He's living the dream right now.
Handoff, and the spin by Bijan Robinson. Even with that move to cut it upfield, he got stopped short, so it will be 4th down. And Roschon Johnson's going to take the snap. Robinson next to him, and he will keep it and get tackled near, but not there. So how about the Texas Tech defense?
Yeah, I don't like the fake there. Smith to see things a little bit better. Fewer things to worry about. That's the box.
And the ball off straight ahead. That's Thompson.
The ball.
Well, they got stopped short. Now Smith faked it, kept it, and that was a really nice run by Donovan Smith for a Texas Tech first down.
Didn't we?
For 2nd and 10. Handoff straight ahead, and a missed tackle. Thompson bounces it right side. So Roderick Thompson has got all those moves. Always had. He's played so much football for this.
He is a patient runner. He's difficult to tackle. He's also 220 pounds.
Now the throw, and intended for the tight end again. Knocked down, incomplete on 3rd down. Thompson in the backfield alongside Smith. Shotgun snap, 3-man rush. Smith trying to do some traffic cop work, and he points his way to a little pocket in the defense. That's a first down.
Great patience and
to the sidelines. That is one massive dude. Play fake. Smith across the middle, and a nice grab. Tharp knew the hit was coming. It did come, and he hung on to the football. Empties the backfield on 2nd and 7. They found Brooks out left earlier for a touchdown. This time they go shorter left, and that's another catch for Baylor Cup and another Texas Tech first down.
Do you think the tempo is starting to wear on that defensive line?
So now 3rd and goal. Texas Tech looks to the sideline. Time on the play clock to make the adjustment. They'll get the play snapped. Looking middle. Now Smith flushed out to the right. Smith is going to throw. It is incomplete. Trying to hit Miles Price, who I think had a chance to come up with it. Big personality. He is really unhappy he didn't come up with that catch. So instead of what could have been a touchdown, the field goal try is up and good. Alongside Hudson Card. Texas Tech showing a little pressure, and they will bring some pressure. Card steps up, dumps it across the middle for a completion and a Texas first down. Beautiful pass there.
How good is that?
On 3rd and 10. Pressure again. Card steps up. Card's going to try to run for it. Hudson Card, even with the ankle, not feeling great. First down and more across midfield.
Wow. And there he is, hanging around the line of scrimmage again.
2nd and long. Handoff, right side run, and out into the open along the sideline. That's Bijan Robinson, who stayed in bounds. Did he? Touchdown.
How good is that? Wow.
Bijan Robinson.
22 miles per hour in speed tracked on GPS he is generally.
CFP extra yard or scan the QR code, which is gone now, for more. Across the middle, and the pass is caught by the big tight end. Across the 40 and to midfield to the 50.
They need a score. They need this drive to result, not a field goal. They need a touchdown to get back in.
Thompson, play fake to him. Another one across the middle. This one is complete. And that's Jerron Bradley, the redshirt freshman, who's very little experience before this year. He's starting to emerge. Quick tempo. He'll get another catch here. And he turns it quickly upfield inside the 30. Bradley down close to the 25-yard line. That'll be another first down. The goal, but not for the play by Crawford.
You need 4 or 5 here. This is 4-down territory.
Smith throws, and along the sideline, got more than that. That pass is complete. Very close. I think about a yard, maybe a little less short to Miles Price.
Guys in the middle for Texas.
Smith keeps it, and Smith drives forward to get the first down. Tough run. That was pretty well defended by the Longhorns. Overshown after the play fake to him, because that could have blown the play up. First down. Smith spins around, now middle, and the pass is caught. What a catch. He threw it behind Tharp, who somehow pulled it in, and now it will be 1st and goal. These teams just don't
get under center.
They don't deviate. Handoff straight ahead. Touchdown. Thompson. Now there is a penalty flag. I think they're pointing toward the defense.
Texas Tech needed that.
Little substitution, infraction. Defense, 12 players on the field. That penalty is declined. Touchdown.
Well, 12 players on the field didn't matter. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Thompson. I'll have to double check the numbers. They each have a touchdown today. Extra point is up and good. I think between the two of them, he's out there now for 3rd and 8.
He is 25 yards deep in the middle of the field.
You are right. Card will dump it down short. Johnson made one man miss and then gets swarmed. Well, Hudson Card avoided the big loss, but nowhere close to the first down. And a half a yard, and Texas Tech does go under center for this 3rd down run, and they will get the first down with Taj Brooks, that powerful straight ahead runner. Game, that's a lot. Pressure was picked up. The throw is caught along the far sideline, and that's going to be good enough for a Texas Tech first down. Tough play by Miles Price. Hard to get him to the ground. Jameis. But you're right. The loss on the play. Now Texas might have jumped again.
Yeah, they did.
Could be another free play. Why not? Throw it downfield, and the pass in traffic is caught. What a catch. Trey Cleveland. I believe they're going to decline that penalty.
I think so. How did use him to the wide field?
Brooks alongside Smith to his right. Receiver comes in motion, and the play fake. Smith straight ahead. Got tackled short. Nice tackle there. 4th and goal. The snap. Another play fake. Smith again, and he's not going to get there. The Longhorns defense comes up with a big stop.
You know,
in my humble opinion. All right, after the timeout from the end zone, Card is going to go left sideline and incomplete. More good coverage there, trying to hit Tariq Milton. It's 4th down, and Texas is not going to have the normal amount of room to punt.
No, and you should get a very short field out of this.
Trejo's got to get the punt off quickly. He does. This is returnable at midfield. Miles Price cuts it up. Miles Price to the 40, to the 35, still on his feet, dancing, and he gets inside the 30. So the defense comes up with the stop. The special teams a nice return. And the Red Raiders out of the timeout. Smith takes the snap. Pressure comes. Smith will try to get away. Now he's going to run, and Smith will get tackled. Good open field tackle by Barron. He's had a really good game for the Longhorns. It's 4th down and 5.
He's here.
4th and 5. Smith going to try to run again. Smith made a move, and he cut it upfield and got the 1st down. Nice run, Donovan Smith.
Desire and toughness.
Stays on the field inside the 20. On the move again.
There's Price flooding that short side of the field.
Caught! Touchdown! Baylor Cup, the tight end. Extra point away from this game being tied. We talk mostly about Mason Tharp at his size, but Baylor Cup is a big dude too. Extra point up and good, and the game is tied.
The back out of the backfield has been an issue.
It's Johnson, not Robinson, in the backfield. He stays in to pass protect. The throw across the middle, incomplete. Texas looking for the flag, and here comes the flag. It took a while. There was contact.
Ooh.
Pass interference.
Ooh.
Defense, number 6.
Now here's the thing. The call is you can put your hand on a receiver for leverage, but you cannot turn the receiver.
Not Robinson. So Johnson in there, 3rd and 3. Card sprinting right. Card throws on the move, and it is incomplete, out of bounds. Incomplete. The receiver caught it, but not in bounds. Yeah, the last time that the Red Raiders beat Texas here was that incredible game in 2008. Pressure comes. The throw across the middle. Miles Price. 1st down and more. Price still going. And he gets shoved out of bounds close to midfield. Wow. Miles Price, what a... Donovan Smith takes that snap. Smith now steps up. Smith is going to lose the ball. It's on the turf. Now, I think one of his teammates fell on it.
Most coaches would kick it here.
8th time they've gone for it on 4th down in the game. Smith takes the snap. Smith pressured, backpedaling, throws, and it is caught. Miles Price with the catch. The improv from Donovan Smith.
Are you kidding me?
That's some guts from Joey McGuire. They're at the 40. They need to get a little closer to feel good about a field goal. Smith will throw it away, and a penalty flag thrown. In fact, 2 of them in the defensive backfield. This could be a really big penalty against the Longhorns if it is.
Smith threw that away.
Out of the pass, holding, defense, number 28. 10-yard penalty.
Jerry Thompson, I think, going to call for the hold. That's huge.
A minute 19. If you are, well, here you go. You see the hold right there. And that's
it. In the shotgun all by himself. And he will fake it and keep it. And he might have even lost a half yard. And a half a minute to go. Snap. Hold. Kick. On the way. Kick is good. He nailed it.
Middle and try to get up there and then clock the ball.
card. Will throw it middle, deep, in fact, on the sideline, and what a catch! What a catch! Tariq Milton, I think he grabbed it one-handed.
What?
6 seconds.
What a throw and a catch. Oh.
They're going to run a play. They will throw it to the sideline and get some extra yardage, and Sanders ducks out of bounds. So they did that absolutely perfectly with 2 seconds on the clock. The game.
This is in his range.
For the answer, kick on the way, and it is good. He hooked it through. With no time on the clock, we're going to overtime.
That was phenomenal.
That takes execution, organization. Now we get the coin toss.
Whoever wins the toss gets to choose offense, defense, which end of the field you want to go on. Call it. Okay? What's your call? Tails.
Okay, let's get the coin ready.
Defense. You want to play on that
So Texas Tech has won the toss. That gives them a little bit of an advantage. They choose to play defense.
Field that are studs that I want to have touch the ball.
Sounds like a good plan to me. First play of overtime, and there's one of those studs. And Texas Tech has defended Bijan Robinson pretty well. Now, did the ball come out?
The ball came out. Ball came out.
It did, and Texas Tech has it. Amazing. Pearson with the recovery. Bijan Robinson fumbled it.
And he never fumbles.
Ever.
He doesn't give up the football.
So now the Red Raiders know all they need is 3.
All they need is a field goal. Let's see if this ball gets poked out, because he gets on contact. It was on contact that it came out. A tremendous hit by Merriweather on the ball, knocked it out.
In the first overtime, after the Longhorns turn it over, handoff left side and breaking through. Down the left sideline inside the 10. That's Thompson. 3rd and goal.
Safest play would be a fade route here.
Both quarterbacks are in, to be clear. Smith is still in the game. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to run it himself. Donovan Smith will slip. Oh, man, he saw the end zone there. He had it.
He did.
So now they're going to be forced to kick. A short field goal try to win the game coming up here.
He had the end zone in his sights. If he doesn't slip, game is over.
20-yard field goal try right into that sea of red to try to win it from Trey Wolf.
We thought his heart was pounding when he kicked the field goal a couple minutes ago to put them ahead. Got to be really pounding now.
For the win, Texas Tech. High snap, kick up, kick, good! And the Red Raiders celebration can begin. It's 2008 all over again. A crazy game here in Lubbock. 37-34 the final.